What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. This is a special show. I'm sitting here watching the Heisman Trophy. I'm going to give my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? As the show go on. Unfortunately, I can't show it because of copyright reasons, but hopefully you watch it on ESPN right now. I'm watching it right now, currently. It just came on 8 o'clock. So.
Hi, folks, and welcome to Heisman Trophy Night here in New York City. I'm Chris Fowler. So proud that our team has presented this now for 31 years. And it's
Let's
always
go,
a thrill
Travis.
because
Let's
every
get it.
Heisman season is unique.
It's on,
Like
you should be able to
no
watch it
Heisman
on
trophies are
YouTube. They
identical.
should have it live.
There's subtle, handcrafted differences at the factory, so Archie's is not like Johnny Footballs. We have 24 Heisman guys behind us here. Welcome them. And back for the first time since he won it, Cam Newton with the stylish Heisman lid. Cam, welcome.
Cam Newton in the house.
We have a Heisman contender from 1988, of course, supporting Travis Hunter tonight. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders is here. Welcome, sir. All of these guys use their great talent not as a place to rest on, but as a foundation, a launching pad to get to work and defy long odds and those loud choruses of doubters. And the four finalists this year can certainly get that as well. It starts with a spark of inspiration, like Dylan Gabriel got when he watched Marcus Mariota, a fellow Hawaiian, raise this trophy growing up. Then there's belief that anything is possible, like Travis Hunter had when countless people told him, your dream is outlandish and it can't be done. He believed in himself. Then there's the trust in self that Cam Ward had when his circumstances made it kind of hard to shine and no one took notice. He just got to work and he made them notice. And then there's holding to your vision and your values when temptations come calling. That's Ashton Jeanty. The temptations were everywhere, but he held true to his course. So let's welcome these four finalists as chosen by the Heisman electorate, 922 strong in alphabetical order. The most experienced quarterback in college history, leader of the only undefeated team in the FBS, the Rose Bowl-bound Oregon Ducks, Dylan Gabriel. This man is a Buffalo and a unicorn, truly elite in all phases of football. Travis Hunter of Colorado.
You're looking sharp. Got the light blue, Carolina blue suit on.
He built one of the great rushing seasons in history to propel Boise State to the playoff. Ashton Jeanty.
Ashton looking sharp, too.
Running backs are glad to see you. He led the nation in touchdown passes, the driving force in a 10-win Miami makeover. Quarterback Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
Guys, welcome. Congratulations. Worth noting that none of these guys began their careers at Power 5 programs. Anything is possible, they'll tell you. Heisman winners on our team. Let's bring them in. They know what this feeling is like. Desmond Howard, Tim Tebow, and Andre Ware. Guys.
Dylan, your travels are well documented, and sometimes in life we have to see someone that looks like us to know that you can accomplish something. What is it that through all those travels, you watched Stride get his Heisman Trophy on this stage? What made you believe that was possible?
Yeah, I remember sitting on that seat, in my living room, and you see a guy who's done it, and was in your shoes, and then he does it at the highest level. And if you have a guy like that, a role model with a great example, why can't you do it?
Awesome.
Yeah, great. Trav, so thanks for having me on your podcast in overtime. I enjoyed it myself. That was a lot of fun.
Yes,
enjoyed it. But I really liked interviewing you both at Jackson State and again at Colorado. I remember walking away thinking, man, this young man is extremely mature and humble. Please take your time and explain to us where that comes from.
I'll probably say it come from, being back in Florida. I'm the oldest, so it's a lot of trouble you can get into very, very easy. So I had to set the tone early for my family, for my siblings, and for the rest of my family. So I definitely learned the hard way. You got to stay out of trouble if you want to get what you want. And I found out, God's plan, I can get it and I can do whatever I feel like.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Can I
Yes,
just
sir.
say that you guys look fantastic tonight?
Thank you very
Y'all
much.
have some fantastic outfits.
Thanks, brother.
Ashton, I gotta ask you, I got to come share with you and your team in preseason, and before I left, you looked at me and said, hey, by the way, I'm gonna see you in New York. And then last night when I got to see you, you walked up and you gave me a hug and you said, I told you I was gonna see you here. Like, I just love it, but where does that confidence and boldness come from?
Yeah, I think obviously I've been an underdog for majority of my career, but I've had to believe in myself when nobody else has, and you know it comes deep within from all the work that I've put in, and you know the path that I've been on, all the trials and tribulations. You know, have built me up to the person I am today.
Yeah. Cam, you had one scholarship offer coming out of high school, Incarnate Word. You had to go there and prove yourself. Then you got more opportunities at Wazoo, and then more opportunities every step along the way. You had to prove yourself. How did you do it?
Just with an elite work ethic, believing in God, believing in the guys around you. And I just think if you're willing to work hard, you're willing to be a good person, you can do a lot of things. At the end of the day, football's going to be football. Just got to go make plays.
Well, you've done a lot of things. I can say
Some
that.
plays, sir.
Yes, you made a lot of plays.
How about this group? This might be the most fashionable group of finalists you've seen. I just got thumbs up to that. Thank you guys for being the example and the standard. We'll hear a lot more from them, of course, and their loved ones and their coaches. Nobody gets here alone, and we'll hear a lot about that. As again, setting the tone, bringing the energy, Will Wells and the whole team winning orchestra. Awesome to have them here again tonight.
Well, the finalists is Dylan Gabriel, Ashton Jeanty, Cam Ward, and Travis Hunter. The ceremony just started, so nobody won yet. In my mind, they all won. For them, out of all the football players in the nation, you got 4 finalists, so they all won, but they haven't selected the Heisman Trophy winner yet.
But for the Heisman Trust, the profound and continued impact of this cherished award is a year-round endeavor. That is why we have invested over $28 million to support youth development programs in underserved communities across the country. Our mission has always been to use the powerful legacy of the Heisman Trophy to provide...
You said, when do they select? Well, it just started at 8 o'clock. So they select them tonight, like soon. It just started.
Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy the 2024 Heisman ceremony.
Yeah, I would say closer to 9 p.m., something like that. But it just started, though. But, of course, you know I'm biased here. I'm going for Travis Hunter. The reason why I'm going for Travis Hunter, because, yes, I'm biased, but as I follow Colorado for the past 2 years, but he played both sides of the ball this year, and it hasn't been done quite like how he's doing it. You know, he took a record number of snaps in his past 2 years in the Power 5. Nobody else in history has done that. Now, you had other people in history that did play both sides of the ball, but not to this magnitude. And not only did he play both sides of the ball, he was very dominant on both sides of the ball. At the cornerback position, you know, he pretty much was on an island on his own. You know, and when the quarterback didn't throw the ball his way, he turned into a safety and dominated, got interceptions. And even on the offensive side of the ball, he was a major threat at the wide receiver position. So for him to take that many snaps and be dominant in every position, I mean, both positions he played, for me, he's the Heisman Trophy winner. He is the AP Player of the Year. He took down all the hardware. So this is the final step here, the Heisman Trophy. I mean, he don't took down the Player of the Year award. So, and a lot of people keep saying that when he get drafted, is he going to play both sides of the ball? Of course. Basically, what's going to happen is, I think, his primary position is going to be cornerback. But they're going to draw some plays up for him at wide receiver if need be, because what happens if they're not getting anything going? You might as well put him out there. I don't know if he's going to play quite that many snaps in the NFL, but we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait. First of all, we're going to have to wait and see where he get drafted. The season is not over yet, so we don't know officially what the what teams are going to get what pick and all that. But definitely, he's going in the top 3. That's just in my mind, he might be the first player taken in this year's draft.
My name is Caleb Williams.
I'm Colin Murray.
I'm Derrick Henry.
I'm Devontae Smith.
I'm Marcus Mariota.
I'm Bryce Young.
This is Baker Mayfield.
What's good, y'all? This is Jaden Daniels, the 2023 Heisman Trophy winner.
Congratulations
To this year's finalists.
This is a special week. It's a fun time.
Welcome to the Heisman family. Enjoy the ceremony.
Heisman Trophy ceremony is presented by Nissan, premier partner of the Heisman Trophy.
Ron Dane. I remember that year, 1999.
Of the passage of time. 25 years ago, Ron Dane had a monster season, broke the NCAA rushing record, of course, won the Heisman Trophy, and led Wisconsin to a Rose Bowl victory. Ron, congratulations on your silver anniversary, my friend. You know, both quarterback finalists here tonight had incredible seasons at their third schools. They brought experience, of course, but also leadership and wisdom. What is longevity without growth and giving back? Cam Ward always had faith. You heard him say that. And a purpose. But it took patience on the path to the best season any Miami quarterback has ever had. Football is a way of life in Southeast Texas, and Cameron Anthony Ward was born with a passion to play. When a wing T offense in high school left him a 0-star recruit, Cam took the only scholarship offer and led tiny Incarnate Word to a conference title in both seasons in San Antonio. Next, 2 prolific seasons at Washington State, rated almost 7,000 yards. But when draft projections had him round 3 at best, Cam had faith he'd prove doubters wrong yet again and fine-tuned his game as the eye of an offensive hurricane at Miami. Ward is a natural alpha, offering support or tough love as they're needed. He even set up daily 5 a.m. tape sessions to create powerful chemistry with top target Xavier Restrepo. He's proud of his ability to shake off negative plays or impossible odds, like the astounding 25-point comeback at Cal. Hard work improved his pocket presence, but his spinning, scrambled drill strikes leave a highlight reel legacy at all 3 stops on his winding journey. The Cam and the Canes had the nation's top-scoring offense thanks to the most explosive pass plays, 70 of 20-plus yards. 11 of his 36 touchdowns came on deep throws. That's the most. And he didn't throw a single pick on all those shots. Marty is with Cam and his 2 most devoted and well-traveled fans. I can't believe this. Calvin and Patrice, his mom and dad. Marty?
Thank you, Chris. Good evening, everyone. Cam, I'll start with you. What example do you hope to set for other young men who might have been overlooked in their developmental years with your long and winding journey?
I would say to not really look into the rankings, the who's projected where, because at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with how you operate on the football field, outside the football field. It all comes down to, work ethic and, having trust in, God and the team.
Patrice, when you're a mom and you see some doubt, you see some frustration in your son, it's always nice to hear mom's perspective. When he was doubting, when he was frustrated, what was your messaging to him?
Just tell him to continue to work hard and just believe in your faith. Just pray every day and ask God to just give you that guidance, what you need, and he'll direct you in the right path.
I know, Calvin, that you drove him all over creation in order to have this career. When you're doing that, it's a substantial commitment. How would you describe the commitment that was required of this family in order to guide him to this stage tonight?
Well, he was committed to being a college football player, so as long as he had that commitment, I was prepared to drive him or fly him anywhere that we needed to go for him to pursue his goals.
What a beautiful night for your family. Congratulations. Holly is standing by with Cam's coach, Mario Cristobal. Holly?
Well, Coach, I've heard you through the course of this season describe him as an alpha. How has that quality and his personality changed your team this year?
Well, I think you see that alpha trait right there in his parents, you know, both Miss Patrice and Calvin. And what he is, he's the ultimate competitor. He's the ultimate teammate, and he's an elite human being. And he has, through his leadership and his hard work, he has elevated the program and everybody around him to national prominence, and he has had a positive impact on everyone that's come across him. So I can't say enough great things about him. He's the best player I've ever been around and the best quarterback in the country.
Thank you, Coach. Chris?
I just marvel at Calvin and Patrice. Perfect attendance. Every game, Cam played Incarnate Word, Washington State, and Miami. That's just incredible. That's a lot of miles, folks. Sometimes life's simplest things are the most fulfilling, like building and strengthening bonds. Dylan Gabriel learned that from his Hawaiian family. Trust creates belief, creates confidence in yourself and in others. When Dylan sees a teammate struggling, he game plans ways to help. When his team is in danger, he leads with composure and grit. A studious problem solver, and a dog when he needs to be. Dylan Gabriel was born the son of a Rainbow Warrior. His dad, Garrett, quarterbacked Hawaii to their first bowl game. But seeing Oregon's Marcus Mariota wear a lei while holding the Heisman lit a fire in the young QB to chase his dreams on the mainland. 3 seasons at UCF and 2 at Oklahoma produced plenty of touchdowns and some legendary moments. But Gabriel knew he had more to give and a championship to chase in his final season. First order of business at Oregon, get his idol's blessing.
What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? It's been a minute. Sitting here watching the Heisman.
Dylan will try to win his playoff debut in the Rose Bowl in his record 16.
Hey, DJH, how you doing?
No QB has a deeper understanding of his craft.
Our boy gonna take it down or what? I can't show the screen, Afghan boy. Copyright situation. I can't do that.
Or the fourth down dagger to help secure the Big Ten title.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good, man. Not too bad. Just sitting here chilling. You know what I'm saying, watching the Heisman.
You talk about clutch in big moments. Check Dylan's total yards.
Afghan boy. Just type in Heisman on YouTube. It's live on YouTube. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see the video portion on. Just type it in. It'll be on there. If not, just go to the ESPN app, and you can watch it free on the ESPN app. Yeah. If not on YouTube, try to go to the ESPN app, and it's free.
He has a charisma about him, has always had that. You know, could corral a bunch of kids in the neighborhood to get in the front yard and get a game together where they wanted to play or not. And that's just always been his way, is loving people and getting people together, and it hasn't changed.
Garrett, you played the game. When you're a quarterback, you see the game in a different way than other people do. When did you notice that he was special and different?
I think at a young age, I mean, just again, you know, from Pop Warner, just his leadership abilities. He had a lot of the intangibles, and I knew, you know, eventually his physical attributes would catch, you know, be at a level where he could play, you know, high school and college ball. So, I mean, I could see it, but again, it was mostly the leadership abilities, and I'd always stress that to him, that's just as important as being able to play the game.
One thing that's important for great leaders is that they drive a Chrysler Pacifica. In what ways does your minivan exemplify the kind of player, leader, and teammate you are?
Yeah, I think for me, I always look at an analogy, right? This cup, you know, and the cup.
You said it's crazy how y'all think Travis is better than Jeanty.
And rooted in who you are as a person. And, you know, I think in a lot of times in the day and age we live in,
so we're supposed to think how you think, or
you know,
I don't understand.
You take that ice out, then there's not a lot of liquid. But
we're gonna go ahead
and that's just
send you to the bushes.
I'll tell you where all the ice is.
We don't need you over here, so
on
stop.
your right wrist, son. That's where all the ice is.
Well, don't get it twisted if I got to. I'm versatile.
Yeah, you go to the bushes with that.
Show that to the world. That is real man's ice right there, Dylan. I love it. Holly's with Dan Lang.
He's right that we're crazy.
We are in the ice-free zone over here, so that is sad for us. But Coach Lanning, you started recruiting Dylan when he was in high school. You've known him a long time. You finally got to coach him this season. What makes him so special?
Lions go Super Bowl. I think Garrett just led to it. You know, his leadership
The ability to connect with our players so quick. You know, before Dylan ever worried about making plays on the field, he was worried about being connected with his teammates.
It's okay if you think Jeanty is going to win, but don't call us names in here. Don't call us crazy.
Yeah, he actually got that minivan so he could fit
You know
more
what I'm saying?
teammates
If
in it, right?
whoever you want to win is fine, but don't call us crazy for like rooting for Travis. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't do that.
And thrilled that he gets this opportunity.
Thank you, Coach. Chris?
He followed Bo Nix at Oregon, but everywhere he went, he followed legendary quarterbacks at that school, some Heisman guys at Oklahoma. He wanted that challenge, never flinched from it. Will minivans become a trend for Heisman superstars? Probably not. One guy who has certainly trucked plenty of tacklers this season, Ashton Jeanty, the large piling up, and he's still...
I agree, Breon. I think Shedeur should be a finalist, but they weren't going to give Coach Prime that honor, yo. They wasn't going to do that. Yeah, they wasn't going to give him those bragging rights to have two Heisman Trophy winners. I mean, two Heisman Trophy finalists. But I must say, though, Shedeur's quarterback coach, he has a Heisman Trophy finalist. He has a Heisman Trophy, you know, that made the top 10, which is Shedeur. And both quarterbacks are going to be in the top 5 in the NFL draft. He's no other coach in right now, quarterback coach, could say that. His phone should be ringing off the hook right now. As far as quarterback coaching for the summer. He should be busy in the summer. Just think about that. Like, Shedeur is projected to go in the top 5. Cam Ward is projected to go in the top 5. Cam Ward is a Heisman Trophy finalist. Shedeur he was in the top 10 in the Heisman Trophy race. No other quarterback coach can say it. You say he can charge. Yeah, his price just went up. Definitely his price went up. I was just thinking about that. I was like, he's the only person in the nation that could say that right now. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be working with Juju as well. I don't see why not. He has that Colorado connection. And he also has a really good quarterback, the Virginia Tech quarterback, which is Cam Ward's cousin. So he has and then he has some other quarterbacks that's up and coming. So he's one of the best coaches in the nation right now. Yeah, Shedeur winning the John Unitas Award. So you said Miami defense the only reason they ain't in the playoffs? Yeah. What you guys think Florida State hiring Rispers? I saw that. They got him from Colorado, man. And because Florida State need help. So any help they can get, they probably are trying to get it now. So I could see why Devin Rispers went on to Florida State. He's a recruiting monster. So they need some help down there. But yeah, this is a really nice occasion. You know, all these guys that are finalists are winners. Think about all the players in the country. It's only 4 finalists. It's been a hell of a season for Colorado as well. We know that they're going to a bowl game. So, you know, I was just watching, anytime I think about Heisman Trophy, I always think about Archie Griffin from Ohio State. You know, he won it back-to-back. And I was just watching his highlights before this started. And he was a beast back in the 70s. He was a beast. You said Rispers may have been homesick. You said FSU didn't even want to give Deion a job interview. JSU gave Deion that opportunity. Yeah, and the rest was history. Then he went on to Colorado. The rest was history. Everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. And then his second year at Jackson State, you know, in the summer, he landed, he got Travis Hunter to come on in. And that was the biggest recruit. By far, that was his biggest recruit. By far. Second is Jordan Seaton and then Juju. Those were his biggest recruits. And obviously, Shedeur was just coming anyway. But You could say Shador too. I mean, Shador is being recruited by Alabama, all those colleges out of high school. But he decided to follow Dad to Jackson State, and the rest was history. You know, Jackson State just won the national title, we know. But it was built, the foundation was built by Coach Prime, so we know that. That's why they're in the position right now to have won that national title, even though he's been out for 2 seasons there. But he set the foundation in the winning tradition. So he left Jackson State obviously in good hands. Prior to him getting at Jackson State, they were having a little bit of issues, but and he's setting a foundation at Colorado now. So the foundation has already been set. They had a winning season, so they built their identity, and as you see, they have a lot of recruits in there. Let me see.
Okay, D2, D3.
So yeah, they have a lot of recruits coming in, and it's just only the season. Only next year is only going to look good. Even though they're taking a big blow now, they losing Travis and Shador, but they should be okay. Yeah, they should be okay. Yeah, definitely be okay with the recruits I'm looking at right now that's coming in, and you know how it is with that transfer portal. You know what? All right, let's see what's going on.
Fellow Heisman finalists here. You better believe that Travis plays himself in the EA Sports video game. Got a 99 speed rating. What are you going to do? What gets these guys fired up every Saturday? Well, for Ashton Jeanty, it's that look in a defender's eye. Demoralized, defeated, broken. That's what he relishes about running the football, kind of imposing his will and changing games. Ashton's historic season has sort of reignited the running back legacy. Heisman legends like Marcus Allen and Barry Sanders, whose single-season record he's chasing in the playoff, have reached out to the Boise State Ironman with support and appreciation. Jeanty says he's deeply proud of bringing back love to a position that's meant so much to football. Ashton's career got started late in 9th grade when his military family was stationed in Naples, Italy. A transfer to Frisco, Texas made his football dreams reachable. But for this late bloomer, top college offers were slow in arriving. When his stock rose, he stuck with Boise State.
Interesting. I didn't know that he started late. He started football late. He started 9th grade. He didn't go to Pop Warner route. I like that. Like, I don't recommend the Pop Warner, really. I mean, I played Pop Warner, but I think that's too young, man, to be taking them hits. I think they should just play touch football until at least middle school. I would say they could start as early as the 6th grade. And then, you go from there. You said sure do hope Trav win tonight. Oh man, Dina, man, we hoping for the young man to win tonight. Yes. I really appreciate what they brought to the table for the past you might as well say 4 years, because we followed Coach Prime at Jackson State for those 2 years and 2 years here at Colorado. I really appreciated what they brought to the table. The conversation lasts the whole season and even in the off season. That's right, 100% go. That's right, Trav. So, yeah, we hoping, man.
He had such an unusual start to his football career, growing up in Italy for part of his life, getting his start there. You guys drove him all over Europe to try to get him football games. How did the discipline of you as a military man kind of help get him on this path?
Yeah, Holly. So, as a military guy, so you sort of kind of take home with you those things that you learned from the military, and that is discipline and commitment. So early on, we kind of talked to Ashton about being disciplined. So that means that you're gonna have to be the guy who's in the building early in the morning, probably the guy who lives last. That's part of discipline. And then we also talked to him about commitment. when you walk into a room, don't be the loudest person, but be loud enough to be recognized. We talked about those things, being able to be committed to what you do. If you say yes to someone, that yes, you're going to have to come on through it. So he picked that up pretty well. Went on, took it on, and you saw what he done at Boise State. Was well capable to do it, and that's part of the conversation we've had with him early on.
You talk about commitment, and Mom, the loyalty and commitment he showed to Boise State. Other people came calling. They tried to get him to leave, lots of offers. What about the loyalty of your son is a lesson for the rest of this world?
I feel like as far as loyalty, you have to be committed to people. You have to stand by what you own. And I feel that Ashton knew in his heart that that was the best place to be, Boise State.
Did go by
and he
fast.
loves it, and he's committed to his team,
He
and
did.
he loves the game of football.
All right, I saw
I enjoyed
Dylan's
every
watch,
minute
but
of
I'm
it,
going to
though.
raise you one. Look at Mom's nails. I think the ice is still in the room. Hello. Hello. You have been committed. You have done such a great job at Boise State, but I want you to tell me about your vision board. You started the season and you put on the vision board Heisman Trophy. How has that vision come true, and what work has gone into that?
Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work, a lot of grind. It started in January, but I felt that I couldn't make all these goals and not have them visible to me each and every single day, so I know what I'm chasing after, so I don't forget. On the days where it's hard, where I feel discouraged, I can look up at those goals and realize that I have a purpose, and that's something that I'm chasing after. And honestly, I knew that I would be here standing right in front of you guys, and it's just been a blessing to have this opportunity, and it all comes from the hard work that I put in each and every single day.
That vision is a reality tonight. Very special. Thank you so much. Let's go into Marty Smith, who is standing by with your quote from Boise State.
Thank you, Holly. Here with Spencer Danielson, and the Boise State Broncos are a playoff team. Congratulations, sir. How do you define Ashton's influence on college football in 2024?
Yeah, first off, thank you, Jesus. This is an amazing opportunity. Ashton Jeanty is uncommon. He's built different. You see the impact he's had on our team. When everyone thought he might leave, he was like, I want to be here. I want to leave a legacy. I want to be different. And everything he put his mind to, he did. And a guy that's like that, that's not normal. He's a 10 out of 10 human being. He's a 10 out of 10 leader. And he's left a legacy at Boise State that will ring true forever. Leading a team to a championship, winning a championship, testament to guys like Ashton Jeanty.
Very well said, Coach. Thank you. Chris?
Going to see the Broncos in the Fiesta Bowl, and look out, whoever you play, he's going to be rested and fresh after a month off. Got to be the only finalist to first put on the pads in Naples, Italy. One finalist left to visit with, Travis Hunter of Colorado. Strong group here supporting him, of course. You saw Coach Prime, Deion
Look at
Sanders.
Travis. He looking
big
sharp,
Travis
man.
Hunter fan, an honorary buff at this point. Lil Wayne has traveled to New York City, sitting next to Shedeur Sanders. Appreciate you guys. Travis's segment is just after this as we send it back to Will Wells and the whole team winning.
He got his brother sitting right with him, Shedeur. I'll never forget. Here's one of my moments that I'll never forget. This is something that, Shedeur don't get credit for. Shedeur don't get credit for being an ultimate teammate, though. You remember when Travis got hurt in that Colorado State game? It was the quarterback that got right in that guy's face. It was the quarterback. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that. And yeah, I'll never forget what Shedeur did for him. I'll never forget that. And Shiloh, he was talking too. I'll never forget that. When Travis got hurt, Shedeur was right in that guy's face, man. And not only was he in that guy's face, he made sure Travis got to the sidelines. I'll never forget that. Never forget that right there. So it was only fitting that he'll be sitting there with him. Only fitting. They might as well sit at the same table at the draft. I just tell y'all that right now. They might as well just, be together at the draft and just sit right at the table together, because they're not going to be there long. I'm telling you. Shedeur should be on the stage. We know he should be on the stage. We all know that. We all know that he was the best quarterback in college football this year. We know that. But he's going on to the next level, you know, and I'm telling y'all right now, I'm already got a page set up. I'm not going to tell y'all the page name. I'm waiting to see where he get drafted, and then I will unveil the page. I'm going to have a page dedicated to their NFL stuff. Definitely. I'm going to be actively vlogging, and depending on where he go, I'm definitely going to the games depending on where he go. If he go to New York, I'm definitely going to be going to the games for sure, because I'm thinking about moving back. I'm thinking about moving back to New York, so I mean in the New York area. So I'll be going to a lot of the games. I can't really go to a lot of games out here. The closest is Washington, but I don't feel like dealing with that that drive though. If I move to where I'm going to be moving to, it's only maybe 20 minutes from the Giant Stadium. So we'll see. No, it just kind of, they still going through the profiles right now. They haven't announced it yet who won the Heisman yet. So Travis is next to be featured. You know, his family on stage. So we're going to listen to that. He had a hell of a season though. It seemed like it was a blur though, man. Like I remember when he first started at Jackson State, and then at the end of the season, you know, him and Shador were just after that bowl game, they were just kind of like, they both took a knee and were talking to each other, and I knew they were both going to Colorado. I knew that, even though Travis took a little time to announce it, but I knew he was going, and it worked out for him. It really did. The program worked out, and the best move that Coach Prime made was go to Colorado. He had to go to Power 5.
Congratulations, Archie. We'll do it again next year. Saluting the 1975 Heisman Trophy. We'll see you in Columbus for that playoff game. How do we describe the inexplicable? We reach for labels: freak, alien, unicorn. Truly dominant in two very different phases. To do what you're repeatedly told cannot be done, Travis Hunter says you first have to believe that you can. Train relentlessly. Choose a coach who believes in your vision. And Deion Sanders definitely gave Travis great responsibility, but he says you also let him be a kid, and that's important. Many athletes bring passion to their craft, their preparation, their performance. Beyond that, Travis brings joy to his job, and it's right there for all to see and share in. From the moment he stepped onto the field, Travis Hunter was going to play football his way, excelling on both sides of the ball at every level. An avid fisherman.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
The five-star recruit reeled in a Florida State offer, verbally committing.
But check me out, Mom. Throw me that hat.
Before throwing it back and shocking the world, creating the biggest signing day upset in the history of college football.
It was.
His new coach knew a thing or two about freakishly good athletes. He makes the catch! He's incredible! When primetime moved to mountain time last season, Travis went with it, playing more snaps than any other player in the FBS regular season, despite missing 3 games with a lacerated liver. This season, Travis stayed healthy and stretched boundaries of what is humanly possible. With his ultra-rare combo, extreme explosiveness, and exceptional stamina, relentless dominance with no recovery time at high altitude.
Yes,
check out the catches, leaping, contested, contorted grabs, and defensive gems. In the rare cases that QBs even tested Travis's instinct.
How can you see the ceremony? Go to ESPN or type it on YouTube.
Travis's favorite play
go to the ESPN app or go on the website. You can watch it for free. I just can't show the video here, you know.
37 snaps versus Baylor. As a pass catcher, 1,100 plus, 14 touchdowns.
Well, he had a illustrious career.
As the top receiver, but also the Bednarik as the best defensive player. Total snaps, 434 more than anyone else.
He's had a celebrated college
of
career.
CU's plays. Ali is the most electrifying player in the sport,
Electrifying.
also the most boring. That's what Travis uses to describe himself. Here he is with Deion and Shedeur Sanders.
He might be boring off the field, but tell me what, he is so electrifying on
He got
the field.
Deion, he got Coach
I
Prime and
want to start
Shedeur
with you,
sitting up there
Deion,
with
because
him.
this is a young man who took a chance on you.
That's right.
At Jackson State. What has he taught you about love and loyalty?
Allowing a young man to be unapologetically who he is. It's not pointing him in that direction, just allowing him. He's wants to be great at everything. Great student, great offensive player, great defensive player, great young man, loves the game, loves the practice, loves his family, loves his mother, loves his father, loves his fiance. He wants to have a commitment to excellence in everything he does, including fishing.
He is a good fisher.
Yeah.
I know that. Shedeur, you have been a brother with him since he got to Jackson State and to Colorado. Sure. I like the saying, iron sharpens iron. I feel like you two have done that with each other this year. How have you helped make each other better?
Just by seeing things out of different perspectives, but seeing the same common goal. Be a route. He's out there, he's running his routes, and he's like, oh, this DB's playing this way, let's attack him this way. So as me being the coach on the offense on the field, he's a coach out there on the back end telling us what the defense is doing, what they're trying to take away, and it's just a vital piece of the team.
You have shown that you can thrive playing both ways. And it's not just that you have a lot of snaps. It's 1,356 impactful snaps. You can show that you can do it, but why do you want to do it, Travis?
It's just to want to play football. You know, I love football so much. I started at a young age, so I'm used to it. You know, it's the normal for me. You know, I got a little ADHD when I'm off the field, so I got to stay on the field to keep me into the game. And Coach Prime know that. Shedeur know that. You know, I can't stop moving when I'm not on the field, so I'd rather be on the football field making plays.
But he allowed you to be your authentic version of yourself.
Yes. Well, you know, everybody, you know, the coaching staff that he hires has been a great coaching staff, and everybody in the building, you know, I can be myself around everybody.
All right. We want to give a quick shout out to your dad, Travis, that's watching at home, Travis Sr., and Grandma, who was a state champ in the 200 meters. I think it's Grandma you get the speed from. Just saying.
Yeah, no doubt.
It might be your dad. All right, Chris.
I didn't know about Grandma. I love that.
His grandmother won the 200 meters, man. Yeah, he get that speed from his grandmother. Oh, I remember Rashawn Salam.
I always think of Rashawn on Heisman night. I think tonight he's especially enjoying this presentation. His Heisman brothers certainly join me in missing him as well. But we'd like to invite them back to the stage right now. Guys, get up here. It's time to welcome a new member to this club. Time to have a life-altering moment.
All right, guys, here it comes.
Who's going to forever be linked with these legends and the Heisman Trophy. The winner of the 89th Heisman Trophy after this final timeout. You're watching the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by Nissan.
Johnny Football up there. I see him. Cam Newton is there too. We know he had a hell of a Heisman Trophy win. That Heisman Trophy season at Auburn is everything. I never forget that one. I also never forget Ron Dane Heisman Trophy year. I never forget Ricky Williams Heisman Trophy year. Oh man, Reggie Bush, dog. Woo! Reggie Bush. His Heisman Trophy at USC was something to be celebrated. Yeah, man, it's been a lot. A lot of Heisman Trophy memories. This is the first year that I actually watched the Heisman Trophy in a long time. Because Travis, you know what I mean? And we got a lot more to go. You know, we're going to have a bowl game watch party as well. We definitely going to do that to watch the bowl game. And then we got a lot of talk in the off season. It's a lot of business, a lot of, you know, the transfer portal. We have a player. I was surprised that this one player leaving. Baby T.O. I think he said he hitting the transfer portal. But you know that's how it is with the transfer portal. You know, you got players coming in, going out. But this team knows how to put together a team. I must say, Coach Prime. I mean, he did it at Jackson State, and history repeated itself. It sure did. Yeah, his mom and fiance is there. But I like how he had Coach Prime and Shedeur come up, man. I never forget when he got hurt. Shador had his back, yo. I'll never forget it. When he got hurt, Shador was right there and got in that guy's face. That's a brother, man. That's how you know. That's how you know, man. I was like, man. You said, why wasn't, I mean, he wanted to have Coach Prime and Shador up there, man. I don't know. That's his decision. He said his dad is back home, though. I'm sure they'll be there on draft night. Definitely, for sure. Oh, man, of course I remember their Heisman. Wait a minute. You said you remember George, right? No, I don't remember that. I thought you meant Eddie George. No, I remember Eddie George. No, Heisman. And matter of fact, here's a Heisman history for you. Orlando Pace, offensive lineman. He was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy as an offensive lineman. Imagine how good he was. Sebastian Janikowski, kicker from Florida State, was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Finalist. Crazy, right? I can see why Shador and Coach Prime was on stage, man. Like, look what they did. Look what he did with them. You know what I'm saying? At Jackson, you got to go back to the history. Jackson State. He followed them in Colorado. The reason why he looked at Coach Prime as a second dad, he said that, he followed him, to Colorado. He said he wanted to learn from the best. He wanted to learn from the gold jacket so he can eventually get a gold jacket. I can see why he had him on stage, man. For real. Their relationship is they're really close. He spends his off season out there, sometimes go to his house to fish. So they're real close, man. It's more than just a coach player relationship. I don't know. I don't really want to get into the family aspect of it, but, But he's close to his dad too, though. Don't. Maybe it's a reason why he couldn't come, but he's close to his dad. He definitely damn sure is.
What a beautiful reset for this moment it is.
All right,
time.
let's
One of
see.
these guys is about to have time freeze as their life is changed. We want to show appreciation once more for all 4 Heisman finalists. Guys, what you've done in the field and the example you've shown, the standard you set. That's why we love this sport. Thank you. I want to thank their families as well for sharing their stories tonight, for sharing the videos and the pictures, for sharing their sons with us for the last couple of years. And now, let's introduce the guys behind me. We're about to have a new member of the Heisman Club.
Heisman
For the
Club.
1960s, Mike Garrett, Steve Spurrier, and Gary Beban. 1970s, Jim Plunkett, Johnny Rogers, Archie Griffin, and Billy Sims. The 1980s, George Rogers, Mike Rozier, Doug Flutie, Andre Ware.
That's who you were talking about.
Gino
Okay.
Torretta, Charlie Ward, Eddie George, Danny Werfel, and Ron Dane.
I remember all of them.
From the 2000s, Eric Crouch, Troy Smith, Tim Tebow, and Mark Ingram. And the 2010s, Cam Newton, Robert Griffin III, and Johnny Manziel. Guys, we thank you for your enduring loyalty to this fraternity, which will now have a new member.
Exclusive
Time to make the
fraternity. Let's
historic
see, y'all.
handoff. And please welcome Heisman Trophy trustee, Sanford Wurmfeld. The man with the envelope.
Great to be with you, Chris.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm very pleased to be here representing my fellow Heisman trustees and to stand before these legends who represent 90 years of excellence. It's a pleasure and an honor. Your diligence and these four young athletes who epitomize the future of the Heisman Trophy. Your diligence, integrity, your perseverance and passion have led you here tonight. To be named a Heisman finalist is an outstanding achievement. You and your families and your communities should be proud as you inspire another generation of athletes.
Yep, Travis and Jeanty.
I also want to recognize mentors and coaches at every level who teach the same values we honor in each Heisman winner to our young men and women. And now it is time to make history.
Here we go.
And to find out who will join this elite company.
Here we go.
It is my honor to announce that the 2024 Heisman Award goes to Travis Hunter.
He won the Heisman, y'all. Travis just won the Heisman. He won the Heisman Trophy. He won the Heisman Trophy. He took down the last bit of hardware, y'all. He's crying, y'all. He's crying. He's hugging Coach Prime and he's crying.
Yes, sir. Man, appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, Lil Wayne was right there.
Travis, congratulations.
Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. Congratulations, bro.
Cam is hugging him now. Cam Newton.
Before your remarks, give this trophy a lift. This is actually your trophy. One you can take home to Boulder. Give it a test lift.
Now Boulder has 2 Heisman winners. That trophy coming back.
First, I want to say I thank God, man. I never thought I would be in this position. It's crazy. Your belief take you a long way. It's actually crazy, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. First, I want to thank my fiance and my mother. You know, they've been with me since first time I had surgery my first year of college. They never took a step away from me.
Damn, everybody crying.
All the hard hours, all the hard days, all the times I didn't want to wake up and even watch my phone, get on my phone, look at football. Y'all stay with me. I'm very thankful for y'all. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. Thankful for my mother. You know, she took me out of Florida, bad area. I'm always getting in trouble. To now, look where I'm at. It's crazy. Thank you. I want to thank Coach Prime, Shador. Man, y'all changed my life forever. That one simple phone call, Shador, look where I'm at. Man, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm trying not to get emotional because I know our last game coming up soon. But I'm thankful for both of y'all. Coach Prime, I'm going to whoop you on that lake tomorrow or whenever we get the chance. But thank you, man. You changed my life forever. I told you that multiple times. I'm really appreciative of it. Wayne, you don't know how you came into our life, man. My fiance love you. I ain't learned none. I didn't know none of your songs until she let me know, because I don't listen to music. She let me know. She told me, you got to listen to this. If you don't listen to music, listen to Wayne. And from that day on, that's all I listen to, pregame music. That's the song. Those are the songs I listen to. When I get in that TRX and I blast that music, I'm listening to Wayne. It's crazy. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. That's my song. respect you for coming out here, coming to support me, man. You know, Coach Ray, I know you over there trying not to get emotional, but bro, it's them hard hours, them talkless, them sleepless nights that we had, making the final decision to even come back and go with Coach Ryan to Colorado. Man, it's crazy how far it took us. I'm just shocked to be on this stage right now. I can't even get everything out that I want to say. But man, I love you. Thank you. Everything that you have done for me. Thank you. And my brother, where you at, Travis? Yes, sir.
His brother.
Dog, man, you know I do this for you, bro. We've been doing this for a long time. You was always next to me. Even the times I didn't want to take you, my mama made me take you. Bro, I'm doing this for you, bro. I'm doing this for all my siblings, man. I thank y'all for keeping looking
his brother
up to
got
me.
bigger,
Make sure
man.
I keep taking the right steps in the right direction
About the
for
same
y'all.
height.
Relay that to all of them. Even if I don't get
And
to
he
talk
grew,
to them,
like, he
don't
must
see
have
them
a
tonight.
growth spurt.
I'm thankful for y'all being behind me and looking up to a big brother. I will never let you down. I'm going to keep going. Never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Always do it and keep your foot on the gas. My cousin, Fuller, we used to play the game 24/7. I never thought I'd be in this moment, be here on this stage. We was always in that Heisman, creative players and making them 99 on the cover. And we play that game all the time, man. Appreciate you being here. And my grandma, you're the person that got me to start playing football. That means so much to me. You seen the vision before I even seen the vision. At 4 years old, you told me to go
His
put on
grandmother's
some pads,
right there.
go out in the front
I see
yard
her.
and play with your cousins. Y'all see how small I am? Just imagine me at 4 years old trying to put on shoulder pads. It's crazy. You know, I thank you. I thank you. I know you're up there crying. I rarely talk to you, but I'm telling you right now, I love you. Thank you for everything you have done. And I want to say something to my father. He's not here to be able to make it, but I know you're watching on TV. Dad, I love you. All the stuff you went through, man.
He's crying.
I look at your oldest son. I did this for you, man.
I told you he's close to
All
his
the
dad.
times that you didn't get to see me. When the times you came to see my games. From not seeing probably 2 games in high school to seeing me on TV every weekend and coming to see me, man. That means so much to me. I know you wanted to be here and you can't. But trust me, I got you. I'm bringing the trophy home. I love you. I got more I want to say. You know, all the coaches that helped me when my mom took me and my brother to move away from Florida to Georgia. I thank y'all so much. Coach Fountain, I appreciate you. You took me to every practice. You took me to go get my first pair of cleats in high school. You took me to every training session that I had 2 times a day, every day of the week in the off season. You made sure I had the good grades to get through high school. I thank you so much. I know you're back home in Collins Hill watching this right now. I hope you don't cry, but I'm gonna cry for you. Thank you. And all my Collins Hill homies, coaches, teachers, I thank y'all. Y'all shine the light on me. Y'all helped me get everything I needed and everything I wanted out of football. Thank y'all. Last but not least, my Colorado Buffaloes. I appreciate y'all so much. I know y'all somewhere out here in New York. Nobody know y'all here, but now they know, baby. Now they know. Hey, man, I thank all my brothers through college, you know, Jackson State included. That was my learning grounds. That was my proving grounds. I had to start somewhere, and I started there.
Yeah, they all in New York. I see them.
But Colorado, I know y'all somewhere. And we got this after party finna go crazy. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. I put y'all on the flight, but y'all, the most people that made it, thank y'all for making the flight. Holding my name down, holding Colorado name down. Skull Buffs, baby.
Skull Buffs. Yeah.
We did know they were here. We did know they were here. We put a camera. Travis, check this out. This is the moment your name was announced. I guess 50 Buffs or somewhere in New York City. Wait for this moment.
Well, it's a lot of, I think, damn near the whole team there.
This guy is always incredibly generous to spread the credit around. It's always about the collective, not just him. We got another surprise for you. You mentioned Collins Hill.
Yes, sir.
High school, Sewanee, Georgia. Here was their reaction when your name was read. Phones hitting the floor.
That's his high school, Collins Hill.
We appreciate you sharing your heart, sharing your story, and sharing the credit.
Thank you.
These guys, we get to know you very well, and this man will represent this fraternity extremely well. Colorado has a second Heisman winner 30 years after Rashaan Salam.
Yeah, Rashaan Salam.
Well, we're here with Travis's mom, and as you hear his name called, the tears start to fall. What did you think when they called his name? They finally realized what I already knew. What is that? That he's him. He's always been him. With or without a trophy, he's still Heisman. He's more than, he just brought the value that people needed to see him as a person. Never give up your dreams, regardless of how far you feel like you're not there yet.
That's right.
There's always a way out. As long as you continue to push and press, then the rest is history. As long as you continue to put God first, if you keep him ahead, then everything else from the top will follow. So just make sure that you just continue to put God first. Remember to believe in yourself. Never allow anyone else to dictate who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be, and how you're going to get to where you're going. You know, as good as he is on the football field, there's something special about your son. He is a precious, precious person. Where does that come from? Well, I always told him, you are the prize. It doesn't matter where you go, you're the prize. It doesn't matter what the school is, you're the prize. You bring value. You are him. You're gifted. So use your gifts, not just for you, but people that's around you. People that need something to see. We come from an area that is pretty rough. It was pretty rough. But that doesn't dictate that you cannot be who you are. You cannot be the star. Look where he is now. Just think about it. If he stopped then, where could he, just imagine. So we're thankful that he's able to just continue to press and and block out all the noise. The noise doesn't matter because you know who you are as a person. Once you find out who you are, you're going to continue to do what you do. And he's always been this goofy person. Even when he's supposed to be serious, he's never serious. Even when he's in trouble, he's still never serious. So it's like, I love the person that he is, but I'm also grateful that because what they said was my biggest mistake turned out to be the biggest blessing. So that just goes to show you, you can make mistakes, but that does not define who you are. And I'm so excited for him, but I'm also so excited for all the people that's behind him, all the people that look up to him and see that he is just, you can do it. That doesn't matter if you fall, get back up. You only fail when you stop, and he didn't. Now look at him. Well, I just want to say, this is for the strong moms out there because you have just spoken truth to all of us. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. Marty, let's go to you for our results.
Thank you, Holly. Let's take a look at the voting results based on the information provided by our friends at Deloitte. Travis Hunter
it was him and Ashton Jeanty at number 2.
First place votes,
and then Dylan Gabriel and Cam Ward.
214 points. That's
and Cam
the smallest
was
margin
number 5.
of victory since 2009. And the winner of the Nissan Heisman fan vote is Ashton Jeanty. Congratulations to both of you. Travis was named on 93.32% of the ballots. That's the 4th highest tally
that's the 4th highest.
Of course, he's the 90th Heisman Trophy winner. 2nd full-time defensive player and 5th wide receiver, and he's the first winner ever to play in football championship subdivision at Jackson State in 2022. Congratulations, Travis Hunter, everyone at Colorado. What a wonderful night for all of you. Chris.
Marty,
all right.
Travis, your mom gets a trophy. Thank you so much for reminding us in a sketchy time in college football, so much focus is on the static and not what the important stuff is. We hope this evening, hearing all 4 of these finalists and their parents, reminds us about the powerful values the sport brings and the virtues of what it takes to get here.
Yeah, Travis won the Heisman.
Your mom brought it tonight.
That's why I try to keep her off camera, but y'all decided to put her on there, and she did what she had to do.
She did it well. Guys, again, thank you to all the finalists,
Yeah,
their
she
families,
likes the
their
camera.
coaches. Wish you success in the bowl games and also the next level. It's a big 2025 for you, right? You guys have a wedding in May.
Yes, sir.
And the NFL is going to come calling. month before that.
Yes, sir.
Well, we came on the air talking about how each Heisman season is unique, how each Heisman trophy, this will be Travis's, is slightly different. We certainly have a very unique Heisman Trophy winner here in 2024, and a great reminder of all four guys of what is so good about college football. Hope you've enjoyed this celebration. Wish you happy holidays. We will see you at the College Football Playoff on Friday and throughout the day on Saturday.
Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. So that is it. That is the conclusion of the 2024 Heisman Trophy ceremony. Travis Hunter is the 2024 Heisman winner, and he's the AP College Player of the Year. He took down all the hardware. This was the last bit of it. This is the last. I call it the Triple Crown. This is the last leg of the Triple Crown of football, and he took down the Triple Crown. And the only thing is, he didn't. I was hoping that he would be up for the Thorpe, but it's okay. He won the Heisman though. This is the most prestigious award in college football, the Heisman Trophy, and he's in a unique fraternity now. And what a better kid to win it. What a better kid to win the Heisman Trophy, man. I really enjoyed watching him starting at Jackson State. It seemed like it was a blur, guys. It really was a blur. And I knew that his junior year would be his money year, meaning that he's coming out his junior year. And I really enjoyed watching him, Shiloh, Shador, Silman Craig, Mata, all of them. I really enjoyed following Colorado football for this season and last season. More to come, though. It's more to come. They got some nice recruits coming in. I could see Travis' brother going there at some point. He must have had a growth spurt. He's about as tall as Travis, if not taller. He must have had a growth spurt here. But because I know he was a little shorter and like skinny, but he's damn near looking like Travis now. But I heard he's a pretty good player as well. So, but yeah, man, yeah, it's been a really good season to cap off. You know, Shador took down some hardware as well. It looks like, speaking of Travis, it looked like he signed with Adidas. So look for those campaigns to be coming shortly. You know, I believe he did sign. He didn't officially. Did he officially announce? But yeah, I believe he did. So shout out to him for that. Like I said, I'm starting a new page wherever they go, and I'm following the NFL with their careers. I'll be following that. But I have to do it on another page. But yeah, man, guys, he took down the hardware, man. So now they have Rashaan Salam. Rest in peace to Rashaan Salam. And you're going to see another trophy there on the mantle in Colorado in the locker room. You're going to see Travis Hunter's Heisman Trophy. Yes, indeed. And at some point, I could see them putting his name in the rafters, especially Shador. Their name is going in the rafters. Remember I said that. It's going in the rafters. They turned this program around. Do you hear me? Before they got there, the program was only won one game. They turned it around. But yeah, they built a solid foundation, man. I love it. Yeah, man, it's definitely something to watch, man. I'm ready for that bowl game now. I'm ready for a little bit more, one last game, and that's it. And then we got to talk transfer portal business, and then get ready for draft night. I'm definitely having a draft watch party. You know what I'm saying? For these two gentlemen. They might as well, like I said, they might as well sit at the same table. Even Cam Ward. All of them just need to sit at the same table. Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, and Shador. Just sit at the same table because they're all leaving. They're all leaving it with no problem. And Ashton Jeanty as well. He going high too. He said championship next year, bowl game. He said, what's the line on the BYU? I'm not sure. I didn't check yet. I didn't check. Yeah, man, it was a really good time, man. Really good time. Travis won the Heisman, man. It was really good, man. Really, really good. Yes, indeed. I enjoyed the ceremony. I haven't watched the ceremony in many years, but however, I was going to watch this ceremony. That's right. Because Travis was there and Shador was up there on stage with him. And yeah, man. Yes, it was in Lil Wayne. You know, Lil Wayne showed up. You know what I mean? You said retired number 12's jersey. Shoot, retired 12 and 2. Retired, both of their names should go in the rafters. Retired both of those jerseys. Because they were the foundational players that set the standard. So yes, retire both of them. He said first ever player from the FCS to win the Heisman Trophy. Yes. Yes. Yes, he did come from the FCS. Yes. Yes, 12 and 2 should be in them rafters. 12 and 2. They were good as advertised. And Shador production just went up from his freshman year to his senior year. His production just went up. It never went down. It's on the incline. And so yeah, man, I look forward to that for draft night. And then I'm not sure if they're going to be going to the combine. They're getting drafted high. I'm not sure if they're going to be working out at the combine or pro day. We're going to see. But they're getting drafted regardless if they go to the combine. So I saw Shador in New York. I saw a Bucky's video. They were out in New York, and he was passing to a future receiver he might be working with. We'll see. We'll see now. Shador, he put the football to the camera and it had the Giants on it. So we'll see. We definitely will see. Yeah, he was with Malik Neighbors, yes. Malik Neighbors went to LSU, right? Did he go to LSU? Malik Neighbors? But yeah, he was throwing to Malik Neighbors, yes, though. Yep, throwing to Malik Neighbors. So it might be his co-worker pretty soon. We'll see. That's going to be a good look, though, in New York, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? Eli Manning, you know, his thing was something of legend up in New York. So I could see him doing exactly what Eli did up in New York. He's built for New York City. He definitely is. He's built for the Big Apple. Okay, we got Dirty Truck. Thank you for the donation. He says save time and money on your next truck rental. Your next truck rental nationwide with Diddy Truck. Diddy Truck is the only is a platform that allows consumers to do price comparison on truck rentals from companies like U-Haul, Penske, and Budget. All right, thank you, Diddy Truck. Do you wanna sponsor me? You want to sponsor me, Diddy Truck? You know, hit me up in my email. For sure. Shout out to Diddy Truck, man. Oh man, that's hilarious, Diddy Truck. But anyway. As a matter of fact, it's in my you can find it in the description. My email is in the description. But shout out to Diddy Truck. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, man. If you need you want to sponsor me, yeah, definitely hit me up an email. It's in the description. But shout out to everybody that joined me for this special occasion. I appreciate y'all for coming in. You could have been anywhere else, but I appreciate you coming in. He said he need to go to the Vegas. Okay, wherever he go, man, it's all good. Yeah, Well Off Media Video should be banging because they all in New York City, the whole team. Damn, I should have went up there. They all in New York. Definitely, they're all in New York City tonight. Long as they safe, they got them damn what do you call it? Them drones flying around. Nobody knows where these drones are coming from. They're out here where I'm at too, believe it or not. But nobody is really caring about it. But they're flying around though. You said 3 African Americans and a Polynesian in the Heisman. You're right. Yep. You said drones are Quantico. I don't know. They're not claiming them. The military is not claiming them. So I don't know where they coming from, but they're out here now. They're flying low too. Out here they're flying low enough for you to hear it. And first you would think they're helicopters, right? But if you look closely, they're not helicopters. They're really large drones, like the size of a car. It's really well, some of them are the size of a car. The one I saw last night is the size of a car. And they're not bothering anybody, but still, nobody knows where they're coming from. But hopefully everybody be safe because I don't know where they're coming from, man. Yeah, they're not fighting them. I think Trump said should shoot them down, but you can't shoot them down over a population because they're too big to shoot down. Some of them are too big, I must say. But anyway, hopefully everybody's safe out in New York, though. You said our tax dollars paid for them drones. Were they out there to fight crime, you think? Because they're taking you could tell they definitely got cameras on them. They flashing pictures. The one I saw last night. The one I saw last night wasn't tree level, but it was low enough where you could definitely make out that it was a drone. It was a big drone though. And it was like flashing like it was taking pictures. So maybe it's there to watch crime. But I'm pretty sure soon they'll tell us what it is. But yeah, hopefully everybody's safe. No, the U.S., they saying it's not theirs, DJH. They're saying it doesn't belong to them. Do I think Travis can play both sides in the league? Okay, so what's going to happen is, I think, this is just my opinion. He's going to play cornerback, but let's say if the receivers, they're not really, doing anything, they might as well script up some plays for him and see what he can do. So I think that's what's going to happen. If they need a boost on offense, why not put him in? He take care of his body. He doesn't really go out like that. He's a real serious person about his craft. So I would say if he was, let's say if he was drafted to the Chiefs, Andy Reid would do it. Andy Reid played players to their strengths. He definitely would have him some scripted plays, but it just depends on where he goes. So we'll see. It'll be determined. But can he play both sides? Yes, but it's not going to be probably to the level that he played at Colorado. No, not to that level. But at the cornerback position, he's going to have a really solid career. He's only going to get bigger. Remember, he's only a junior, and he's coming out his junior year, so he's only going to fill out even more. And, he should be good. But I think he should. They give him an opportunity. If he can make some plays. If nothing else is happening, yeah, you got to put him in. You can't have him sitting there if he can contribute. But he will show them when he get there. You get the training camp. They'll know. They'll know what to do. So yeah, definitely a good look for Colorado though. Coach Prime. Think about this for a second with Coach Prime. He had 3 of the top NIL earners in college football. He's going to have the first quarterback probably taken in the draft. He has a Heisman Trophy winner that's going high in the draft. That's pretty good company, man. It's a pretty good, big deal. You said, I'm proud of the young boy. I just hope Shorty doesn't take him to the cleaners. Now, don't wish that on him, Cam. These players, he's not the only one that's like, what's his name, engaged too? Dylan Gabriel. He's engaged. Who else engaged? I know Dylan Gabriel, the quarterback from Oregon, he's engaged. So some of them get engaged early, man. You said Jalen Milroe got him. Oh man, y'all something else. We got Diddy Truck is the email in the description. I saw the IG, but I didn't see. Actually, you know what? Hit me up at this email. Hit me up here. Hit me up there. I have multiple channels that I'm working on, but yeah, hit me up there. I'm on that email every day, but I do have an email for this channel as well. But hit me up there, or you can hit me up on IG, one or the other, email or IG. If you see my IG in the description, you can hit me up on IG. You said having a wife help you keep you out of the streets, though. That's right, man. Stay home. It ain't nothing in these streets. The streets are dead. There's nothing in the streets. The streets are over with. As a matter of fact, isn't Bill Belichick going to North Carolina? Damn, they gonna have a hell of a coach in North Carolina, man. Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick getting back into coaching. You said that's why you getting married for real? Well, congratulations for you getting married. You said Travis don't come off as a guy that ever been in the streets. He's a good kid. Definitely a good kid. You said he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Well, let me add to that. He who finds the right partner, the right wife finds a good thing. Got to find the right one. Whatever the right one is to you, that's the right one. Yes, he can recruit and develop players. Go Bucks, of course. Look what he developed. Heisman Trophy winner. The Johnny Unitas winner. Top quarterback college football. Yes, he can develop them. All you got to do is buy in. With Coach Prime, all you got to do is buy in and work hard. That's it. Work hard. You know, every day, work hard. Stay down with the craft. Work hard. That's it. You said, how was Shedeur Sanders not a finalist? Yeah, I agree. I think he should have been in the top 4. You said, cut Prime the check. You said, Coach Prime the real deal, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. You said Shador was ripped off. He ain't going to be ripped off on draft night. I promise you that. He ain't going to be ripped off on draft night. Listen, on draft night, him and Travis, they all sit at the same table. And they going ASAP. That's it. You said Travis don't even buy jewelry. He has some jewelry on tonight. But I like how he sat up there and they sat on the stage together. And he said some good things about Travis. I like that. You said Travis got some jewelry. Don't trip. Yeah, I'm sure he got a little something. He had something, a little something on tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, he said Shador saw to that. Oh yeah, he gonna have him iced up. But he's like a simple kind of guy. He's not really, into all that flash. But ain't nothing wrong with jewelry if you into it. It's whatever you into. Whatever you into is what you into. Yeah, it goes on Coach Prime resume. He got a Heisman Trophy winner. What? Come on, man. He's the only coach in college football to say he got a Heisman Trophy winner. Come on now. A Heisman Trophy winner. Come on. You said Shador said he had to buy him something. Yeah, Travis only he probably got a little something, tucked away. But he's not really a jury type of guy. You said congrats to Mr. Hunter, Heisman Trophy winner. Yes, sir, Mr. Bam. Gladney. Yes, sir. You think Mata going to the league? He gonna have an opportunity. We're gonna see. He coming back another year. Shoot, everybody got an opportunity in the league if you winning. Like Coach Prime said, you win, get in the playoffs, you win. Everybody got an opportunity. But definitely the punter is going. The punter, he's definitely going to get. If he don't get drafted, he'll get an opportunity to come into the league as a punter. Now, speaking of the punter for a minute, he came under that program in Australia. It was a former NFL kicker that has a program in Australia that get former Australian League players to be kickers, and he placed them all throughout the United States. And he came from that program, and they produce a lot of good kickers. So that's where the punter came from, Mark Bassett. Yes, so yes, he will be in the NFL as a punter. I can see it. He just looks like he's an NFL punter. So he's gonna get his opportunity. Definitely is. You say your cousin got signed to the Buffs. He's a safety. Look out for him. He's the real deal. What's your cousin name? Craig, what's your cousin name? Shout out to your cousin. Welcome to Buffs Nation. Welcome to Buffs Nation. He came to the right spot, Craig. All he got to do is work hard. He could play right away. You said, thank God they ain't robbed the boy. He took away that Heisman. Now they get a little bit of break before the bowl game. They prepare. Then after the bowl game, they got to start preparing for, the next level. A little bit of off season stuff like that. Yeah, he did cry. Coach shed a tear too. You said Travis' true test is when he leaves Coach Prime and gets an agent and makes his own moves. Oh, you know, Coach already advised him on that. He already advised him on the right agent. So you got Coach Prime advising you. You'll be straight. And that advisement doesn't leave just after he leaves. I'm sure he'll still keep advising him. You know what I'm saying? Travis family to him. He damn sure gonna keep advising him. Trust me. Yeah, Coach, he's not just a regular coach, man. Not just a regular coach. We got another two-way player at Colorado that I think is going to be making some noise next year. So, yeah, Colorado is in good hands, and they got Juju coming. So it's going to be something to see next year. You said Coach Prime should start an agency if he stops coaching. I could see that. Definitely can. Yeah, I remember he said, yeah, Isaiah Harge, Rico Suave, Isaiah Harge. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. And Travis said, even tonight, he said Isaiah knows. He said it earlier. He said Isaiah knows how to do it. He gave an interview earlier before the Heisman started. He said, yeah, I didn't want to say anything to anybody, but yes, we do have another two-way player, and he's been watching me how to get it done. So he said he definitely knows how to get this done. So he said, look out for him next season. So he should be the next man up. Yeah, it's going to get better. Definitely is. It's going to definitely be a lot. I'm telling you, that transfer, that's why I laugh now when you talk about transfer portal. They know what to get. They know and it's only going to get better. And you know who's out there waiting, right? What's his name? I think they may have a chance to get him. Bear Alexander. His name has been popping up, and I think Colorado's going to have a chance to get Bear Alexander. And there's a couple of other people from Alabama that stars that went in the that's going to be in the transfer portal. He might have an opportunity to get them now. So he's definitely going to have the dogs coming. Yeah, DJ McKinney's coming back. He's a sophomore, Dale. Yep, he's a sophomore. So his money year is next year. That's his money year. For you said, how do you think Cremani feels now? He's doing all right at Florida. See, you got to understand, some players got to work into the system. Some players, they start right away, and then you got some players that get going later on. You know, everybody's not built the same, but he does have the talent, though. But, you know, he went to Florida. Florida having some issues there, you know. Florida might have to rebuild. They definitely having some issues up at Florida. But Coach Prime, is he good where he's at? You know, unless they try to throw the Brinks truck at him, I think he's going to be good, though, where he's at. You said Bear Alexander's stuck in the numbers game. He's a good player, though. And he already won a national title to his resume. But they're talking that he's one of the top in the transfer portal when he go in. And this is going to be his last year anyway, I'm thinking. He's going to try to go pro after his junior year. Bear Alexander's just a sophomore. He's just completing his sophomore year. And I think he redshirted. I think so. So he's going to have a couple of years eligibility left if he get to Colorado. Because I believe he redshirted. But it's going to be not just him. It's a lot of other talented players that's going to be in this portal. And you're going to start to see a lot of Colorado snatching up a lot of these players. Oh, that run game is going to improve, Dale. Like I said, they definitely bringing some more hogs in. Wait till you see in that transfer portal. Or wait till you see. And look at some of the high school people they got coming in from IMG. They got a offensive lineman, the right tackle that's coming in from IMG Academy. So, yeah, man, they're going to be in good hands. And I like the center. that we already have from IMG Academy. He's not going to give up that position. They're going to be good. He's only going to get stronger for next season. You know, that's why we get to follow the off season. I'm really curious on how Bucky going to do it this off season, because, you know, Shador is going to be traveling around. He's going to want that content. Then he got to follow the Colorado content. He's going to be busy. He definitely is. Travis got his own film crew, so he good. But, you know, with his vlogging, he got his own film. He got his editor and everything, so he's good over there. But I'm curious to see how Bucky's going to do it. He's going to be busy. Definitely is. Yeah. I know Coach said Bucky ain't going nowhere. You said Darius going to be busy too. Absolutely. So, yeah, man, it's a special time, man. I remember when they had that reality show when they were younger. And, yeah, man, this is cool. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for joining. It was a special occasion. We definitely going to have a watch party for the bowl game, and we're going to have a watch party for the draft and everything else. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining. I will be back at some point, but I definitely will catch you guys.